But if it's not you right now, 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 someone will take your place, somebody will take it. Easy, oh yeah, easy, oh yeah, and easy, oh yeah, easy, oh yeah. If you know when, if you know when, if you know when, stand beside. Easy, oh yeah, easy, oh yeah, and easy, oh yeah, easy, oh yeah. If you know when, if you know when,
This is your favorite show, Pink and Purple, where we continue to bring you nothing but the best. Welcome, viewers, and my name is Tembi Pida. So today on the show, we are with two beautiful ladies, Nomvuyiso and Fari, who are going to tell us their journey in film and theatre. Welcome to the show, ladies.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. And how are you?
I'm good, doing fine.
Great. Okay, would you like to introduce yourselves further, starting with you, Vuyo?
Okay. Mina, I'm Nomvuyiso Mabi. I'm a full-time actress
Okay.
and a theatre director
All right.
and an upcoming writer.
All right.
Yeah.
Fari?
I'm Fari Jules, and I'm a, well, I'm a lot of things.
Okay.
But I'm a film and television production student at a local college, and I'm also a producer and an upcoming actress.
All right. Is this part of the act where you go, so this is real, right?
This is real.
Okay.
This is us.
All right, okay. So you ladies are beautiful, right? And
Thank
so
you.
confident.
Thank
Are you
you.
guys getting paid in your industry? Let's be real.
No. I'm just going to just say it like that. It's a no.
So why are you still acting?
Honestly, it's the passion.
Yeah, true.
It's just not the passion only. We're hoping it does give us money at the end of the day, but it's just the passion that drives us, though.
All right, okay. For you?
It is the passion, but I don't think I would ever give up anytime soon.
So you're okay with all pushy passion until...
I'm not okay with it, but then I'm just hoping it will pay one day.
All right.
Once everything is in line, it will pay.
I think that's what
Yes.
makes you two amazing. Right. Okay. Let's move on to film and theater. What's the difference between theater and drama?
Film and theater. Okay, I'll talk about
Yes, theater.
It's more of real life.
Okay.
There's no way you can have a mistake when you're on stage. Once you're on stage, everything has to be perfect.
All right.
Yeah, I think so. I don't
All
know.
right. Okay.
Well, film is, all right, we're on set, there's cameras, there's lights, there's sound, and you do rehearse your lines, there's a script, there's everything. And there's different takes. If you make a mistake, you're like, you know what, can I just have another take?
All right,
Get
okay.
another take. Theater, like she said,
One take.
So
That's
one
it.
take.
All right.
Yes.
Okay. Interesting.
No
And
chances for mistakes.
you have to do it
You
from
have
onset.
to do it exactly.
All right. Interesting. And why did you guys get into theater and filming individually? Starting with you, Fari. What drove you to it?
well, with me, it started when I was 8. And I said to my mom, I want to be an actress. She laughed at me. And she was like, you want to be an actress? Honey, you're not going to get paid for this. I was like, but I really want this.
Right.
Mom, look at all those Jane Fondas. Just look at all those women. They're so amazing. And she'd be like, no, you can't be an actress. I went to high school and my mom was like, you can't be doing theater. So I would go home, I'll act in front of the mirror, I'll pretend to be something else, I'll dress up, and I wanted to be the star of the show. I would have to play alone, hey?
Right.
My sisters thought I was weird. And I was like, you know what, I am an artist. I knew I was an artist.
Right.
And then, well, years later, I was like, you know what, I may be starting all those things, but this is not me.
Okay.
And then I went into college and I knew this was it.
Right.
I was like, I am home finally.
Yes.
And here I am today.
Okay. Interesting. And for you?
Okay, with me, it started when I was young. I loved to play marimba.
Okay.
Every time.
Which you can still play now, right?
No, I can't.
Oh, okay.
I can't.
All right.
When I was at home, I was used to anything that comes on my way. I would hit it, pa-bam, pa-bam, pa-bam,
Right.
pa-bam. I used to enjoy music,
Right.
but then after high school, I did drama at school, but I didn't like it. I think
Right.
I was more into music, but then my parents didn't like it.
Okay.
After high school, I was busy with my logs, busy with going to do dances, and then they'll be like, wena ulamadlozi.
Okay.
Wena ulamadlozi.
Kunokuya
Into zakho zona,
chasisa.
ukachaya ingungu, chaya amadrums, chaya amagabha. What's really happening with you?
Right.
Then, fine, I love art. Then I went to visual art. I'm a visual artist by profession.
Okay.
But then when I did my art, my tutors told me, you don't belong here.
Yeah. Okay.
Can you please go and do your theater?
Okay.
We are tired of you.
All right.
So then from then I went to do theater.
Okay.
But I didn't go to college like
Like she
saying.
did. All right. You just
Yes.
followed passion.
I just followed passion.
All right. Interesting. Viewers, let's take a short break. Do not move. You're watching Pink and Purple. Welcome back to the show. We're still in studio with Vuyo and Fari. So let's go back to you not getting paid. What really is the problem with the film and theater industry in Zimbabwe? Why are people not getting paid?
Well, I'm just going to take it back to the government where it all starts.
Okay.
We have the minister of the ministress of arts and sports and culture. I personally think that she was given a very, very big task.
Yeah, sure.
I just wish we just had, I mean, not wish. If only they can just be a minister who just looks at what? the arts industry
The arts
itself.
industry on its own.
Okay.
And focuses on that only. When you look at countries like South Africa and Nigeria, the arts industry, the ministry of
Yes, yeah.
the Ministry of Arts,
Yes.
they inject money
Right.
into the industry.
Yeah.
And
It's
then
well funded.
you see it's well funded. That's when you see their movies are good.
Yeah.
You see the music is on point. Everything is just like synchronized. In South Africa, it's like a multi-billion-dollar industry. In Nigeria, it's also the same. And if you look at out of Africa, that is the Bollywood and even Hollywood, it's just booming and growing. It's people that saw that there was a need, and then they grew that because it has the ability to grow the economy itself.
Definitely. Right. Okay. Well, you've been in the industry for long.
I think the government doesn't see the art industry as something very important.
Okay.
They don't. If they did, they were going to make a plan.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Because this is why they would always say artist ngabantu bokudlala. You know, umuntu ngamtshela ukuthi I'm an artist, I'm an actress. They'll tell you ukuthi
Like,
are you
really,
serious?
yeah, is that a profession?
Is that a profession? But you know, you're busy watching SAPCs and the like and the like. But we are there for you
But
to watch.
maybe is it that you're not more entertaining as compared to South Africans, I mean?
No, we are entertaining, but you don't give yourself time to watch us.
Okay.
You used to watch Studio 260.
Yes, yes. So teacher.
Yes.
Okay, all right.
Everyone used to rush home to watch that.
So why are we not watching probably the movies that you've done and the films? What do you think really is the problem?
I think I'm going to take that one.
Okay, all right.
All right, first things first, it's the actor. We don't have, what can I say? I can't say very talented actors. We do have those. But they just don't have that, you know,
Acting?
because there's no acting school.
No, I tend
Acting
to
school is not
argue.
there.
I
Okay.
tend to argue.
Why
with
would you
her.
argue?
We have actors. We
Okay.
look down upon each other.
Okay, yes. We
That's
don't
where the
appreciate
thing is.
each
We
other.
don't appreciate each
right.
other. Once I appreciate what you do, you will grow. But if you don't appreciate me, how can I grow from
Right.
that? You see?
Well, it is true, but still, we don't have an acting school. We don't have proper schools that
Yes,
actually
true that,
train
true
the
that.
actors and even equip the actors to be more skilled as well. That's the business side as well,
Yes,
and how to be in front of the
So which
camera
goes
and on
back
stage.
to probably you're not giving us quality maybe movies or filming because you're not skilled enough to produce those. Is that
There's
what
also
I'm
that
picking?
as well.
Yeah, maybe.
If there were more production houses that we actually had the right equipment, the right funding, yes, we would produce really good movies, honestly.
Okay. All right. And how best can we improve the standard of filming and theatre in Zimbabwe?
With theatre, I think we should have theatre houses.
Okay.
We don't have those.
Right.
We go to Bulawayo Center.
Yes, which is the
All
only
our
one,
shows,
right.
we take them to Bulawayo Center. But then the theater has got rules. You don't need to shift that. You don't need to break that.
Right.
So once you've got a theater production, you would want to play with the stage, to play with everything. But once there are rules, there's no way you can produce a certain piece that you
But
want
the
to
theatre
produce.
is built for you, so why the rules?
The owners, I guess. I don't know.
All right, okay. And how do you think we can best improve the industry? Sorry.
The industry itself, it is a mess. First, we need finances.
Yes.
Secondly, we need more actors. Thirdly, we need more producers. We need a proper school of arts where the artist belongs home.
Okay.
It's just not just the acting itself, even the music itself.
Right.
And another thing, I know we need another broadcaster.
All right.
ZBC is there, but we need more.
Okay. Yeah.
We need people to say, wow, my show
can
is on
change
ZBC,
this.
or I can change channels. So that we run away from people always having to buy DSTV to watch and watch South African content. Yes, we do have our actors that are acting overseas, the Danai Goriras. We also have the Mboma Hawkses.
Yes.
I mean, they're out there because it's where the money is. And then we rush to go watch those. And then we go, but this one is not airing on this on this TV channel, so why should I?
Okay.
That's where another problem is. Hey?
All right. And if you could change one thing, two things, or whatever in the industry, what is it that you would change in the film and theatre industry in Zimbabwe?
I changed.
Yeah. To improve it.
Everything. That's pretty much everything. I wouldn't just change one. I
Okay.
would change a lot.
All right. What is
Yeah.
it that you'd change?
I mean,
To
the
best
funding.
suit what you want right now.
It's the funding and the School of Arts and
Yeah,
bring back the name of, I mean, for Bulawayo's name is the home of arts. Bring back that glory.
Right.
And another thing, to produce more talent. Because it is there, it's
And
just like
unity.
adult.
And unity.
That's
We are
another
not
thing.
united.
As the film
As
and
the industry
television,
on
all
its
right.
own, we are not united.
There's
We
the
tend to pull
each other down
Yes,
All right.
and never
But isn't that
support each other.
competition?
It is.
It is, but we're not doing it as competition.
Okay.
No.
There's a bit of hatred
There's hatred.
going on, and we feel it. Like you go somewhere and then you be like, but why isn't there no love and support? Like, oh my gosh, Fari is doing something. Why should I support her? Just because somebody just
hate.
doesn't like me.
Exactly.
And then we go back to where we cry about marginalization. That's Bulawayo in Harare, the competition. We say, but why not in Bulawayo? Why is it always Harare? I'm not gonna say Harare is more united, but Harare is Harare. It's got its own pace. It's whatever it is, it offers whatever it offers.
And we don't have it here.
We don't have it here.
Shouldn't we pick up also the pace and improve ourselves?
With
Maybe.
the
Once we're
mentality that
united.
says, no, once there's no mentality that says, oh, Harare is
Harare is
Harare,
Harare.
and we're being marginalized.
Okay.
No, it won't change, but we need to change that mindset. Hey, it's the
All right.
mindset.
I will not argue with that one. Let's move on to Vuyo, the films that you've done in theatre. Tell us about them.
Films, I've done, I think, about 4 productions.
All right.
And then in theatre, I've done 1 billion. I don't know how many. Yes. We've got a show coming up on the 6th of June, behind closed doors.
All right.
Yes.
Okay.
So no under 18. The first ever theatre production that's a no under 18 in Bulawayo.
This show is not a no under 18 show. We'll take a short break. Join us after these messages. Welcome back to the show. You're still watching Pink and Purple, and right now we're going to play a game. Right now you can act all you want. Pick a question, hand it over to me, and I will read it for you.
All right.
Yes.
Just make sure it's not hard.
Well, acting is hard. What are the
Okay.
worst and the best things about being a female?
Wow. I think I'm gonna go with being able to give life, like to
Okay,
actually
right.
fall pregnant and then give birth and
Right,
then
that's
bonding
the
with a
best.
baby and all. Yeah.
And the worst?
The worst. Wow. Eesh. Oh my gosh.
Whilst you think, I need an answer. Pick. Really?
You're gonna have to blow inside there. And I think it's always about being sidelined and being compared to guys.
All right.
No, I don't really like that. It's actually my worst experience, always being compared.
Okay.
I mean, with the males and all. Yeah.
This is a riddle. Who saw the sun before the sun saw the sun?
Oh my goodness. Who saw the sun before
The sun
the sun?
saw the sun.
What
Who
sort
saw
of
the
sun?
sun, like the sun, a male, before the sun, the male saw the sun, the sun.
Oh my goodness, Fari.
I think it's God.
Okay. It's the doctor. Oh. Yes. Yes.
Oh God.
Can I pick another one?
After her.
Here we go.
All right. What parts of your culture are you most and least proud of?
We're forced to dress in a certain way as women. You can't wear anything very short. You can't wear something too revealing. It's, oh my gosh, you're not a proper lady.
Right.
You're definitely a lady of the streets. Then you get judged extremely harshly by the way you're dressed. No.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I hope it's not a riddle again. I pray
Well,
it is.
it is. It is.
Oh my
A man
goodness.
went outside in the pouring rain with no protection, but not a single hair on his head was wet. How come? A man went outside in the pouring rain with no protection, but not a single hair on his head was wet. How come?
He was wearing protection.
He had no protection, right? But not
okay.
a single hair on his head was wet. How come?
He walked under a tree.
Because he was
He was
bald. He
bald.
had a bald head. Right? He had no hair. Okay. This is
Okay.
your last question.
Yes, it is.
Can I have it, Fari?
It's a riddle.
Oh.
What does a tiger have that no other animal has?
Stripes.
Baby tigers. I just had to because I knew you think.
Stripes,
Yeah.
maybe?
A zebra has, I think, right?
Maybe a cat.
Last question. How will the world change if superheroes and supervillains actually existed? Like, imagine if we had all the Captain Marvel, Avengers people in the world. I had to
It will be
use...
terrible
Why?
because there will be a lot of, what can I say? Competition.
Okay.
Yes.
I'll be okay with the villains.
I'd be okay with the superheroes, Thor and all of them. But anyway, it was such an interesting game. There's something you said about being compared to males. Let's look at it in your industry. How do you feel about that? How are women treated in film and television?
When I go back to behind the scenes, right? With women, it's you can't be behind the scenes. It's more like it's more for the guys, the camera work, the light designs and the sound designs as well. And you'd be like cracking your head like, oh my gosh, I can't even edit, I can't even do this and that. And then you have to really work really hard. It's like, oh, a girl is taking over, let's see what she has to offer.
Okay.
And then when you go on screen now, in front of the camera, it's okay, it's just female. And then the set competition within the women itself.
Right.
And then it's like a cat fight. Like, oh, she's better than this one, and she's better than that one.
Right.
And then you have to compete.
Okay.
And with the males, it's like, it's almost easy for them. They just get on stage, that's it, they're out. But behind the camera is where the drama is the most as
But
a
doesn't
female.
competition make you want to do more when you're told you can't do what a man can do?
It does. But then there is this line that's there. That's so hard for us female to cross. But we do cross it, but just because we're female, then people get to take us for an advantage. Once you want to be behind the camera,
Right.
you have to carpet interview, things
Right.
like that, But you'll be able to do everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's talk about women exploitation behind the cameras. You kept mentioning there's a lot that happens behind the scenes.
Yes.
Like, tell us more about that and how can we best deal with it? Does it mean we need more female producers so that we're not, taken advantage of? Tell us about it.
Yes, we do need more bold women to be
Right.
producers to take on such a role, because the producer is the boss. She's the manager. She's the one that has to see everything that's happening.
Right.
And she's the one that puts everybody together. This one is good with sound. This one is good with lights. This one camera. This one set. This one this and that.
Right.
And most women be like, I think it's just only for the guys.
Yeah.
The way we are sidelined is, okay, she can't quite do it. Then when you go and approach sponsors, it's you have to be a certain type of woman in order for them to what? To say yes to your project.
Okay.
And honestly, sometimes you get pushed in the forefront by maybe your co-producer or somebody that you work with that is male. Like, we need to make sure this deal goes down, so you need to do certain things in order for it to happen. And that's a way that we get exploited as women.
Right.
And
That
that's
needs
the
to
behind
change.
the scenes.
Right.
I think we should be real fighters and stand the ground and be women, come together and have a production that's run by women.
Right, a
only.
production house, yes.
Yes. I think if we do that, we'll show them that we can do it.
All right.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, we see powerful women like Oprah.
Yes.
She's got an amazing production house. She started from the bottom. Now she's at the top.
just
The
up
Tyra
there.
Bankses as well.
Yes. So it
There's
can be
that.
done.
It's
It
possible.
can be.
All right. As we round up, say we've seen women do explicit scenes on film and theater. That is not forced, right?
No.
Will?
No, it's not forced. It's not forced at all.
Because I'm asking this because you mentioned something like you are forced to do this so that the deal goes down. So probably maybe you need to do a movie that's going to sell, and you're supposed to do explicit, maybe sex scenes or something like that.
No, I think when she spoke about being forced, it's like maybe to be forced to be on set for longer hours.
Okay.
Not like to do sex scenes. That it's just
That
so straight.
is voluntary. You sign up
you
for
sign
it.
up for it.
You enjoy
Yes.
it.
Because when the casting director comes and says, fine, there's a script, you read it. Are you up for it or you're not up for it? It's entirely up to you.
Okay.
When you say, okay, I'm going to take a kissing scene, like me, for example, I took a kissing scene and everyone was like, are you sure you're going to have to take it? I knew I was going to be bold enough to take it and I had to take it.
Okay.
It wasn't because I was forced to,
Right.
but I felt like, you know what, I could do it.
Yeah.
And I
you
took
need
it.
to be more real anyway if you're going to make
Exactly.
it.
Exactly.
Okay, interesting. Thank you so much, Fari and Vuyo, for coming on to the show. It's been lovely having you.
Thank you so
you.
much.
Viewers, thank you so much for watching Pink and Purple. It's been fun. From me, Tempy Pida, and the crew behind the scenes, it's goodbye.